Okay, here we go. So, good morning, everyone. Yesterday was the new moon, and it was the second new moon in Cancer for that period that is known as Cancer, right? So the significance of that is probably a lot more than I know. But what I do know is that it is said that performing a ritual, and yoga is a kind of a ritual, will relieve you, will remove all jealousy. So that's a good thing, right? So I thought today we would focus on the moon. And so we will do a moon salutation. And the moon, the new moon and the full moon kind of work together with gravity, but I think, I wouldn't swear to this, but I think that during the new moon, the tides are high. So that's that extra flow of water, that fluidity that we need in our lives. So with that in mind, come to a comfortable seat. Bring your shoulders over your hips, your hands to your thighs, and close your eyes. Focus now on your breath. And as you do, begin to deepen your breath. Begin to inhale, filling up your lungs all the way to capacity. And slow, slow exhale, very slow exhale. Inhale, deep, deep, deep inhale, and slow down your exhale. Of course, this is at your own pace, your own breathing rhythm. But deepen and slow down. Thinking that whenever you inhale, you're inhaling new life, new energy, bringing all of that oxygen to every cell in your body. And when you exhale, you're letting go of toxins, physical and mental. Let them go. And continue with your breathing. Keeping those ideas in mind. After your next exhale, return to your natural rhythm of breathing. And slowly open your eyes. Okay, so we're going to start today on our backs. So stretch your legs out, but before you go down on your back, shake out your legs. Shake them out a little bit and rotate them so that you're sending the outside edge of your foot and your leg down to the mat and then bringing them together. Feel that rotation up at the crease of your hip as you rotate. And when you jiggle your legs, when you do this, you're also invigorating, causing a little bit of heat up into your body. And then come to a stillness. Send your arms straight out in front of you. And very slowly bring yourself down to the mat. Very slowly, keep a flat back. Don't let your back slap on the mat. You can always bring your forearms down to support you. But if possible, you can come down without, you're using your abs to help you do that. And then come all the way down. And when you get there, pause for a moment and take a deep breath. And then bring both of your feet to the mat, lift your hips, place them towards your heels to flatten your back a little bit more, to release it. Then bring your knees into your chest, hug them, and roll from side to side. Then bring your knees back to center. You're going to take hold with both hands, your right knee, and release your left knee. And on an inhale, you're going to send your left leg straight out in front of you, parallel with the mat. So it's not going up, it's going long along the mat. Exhale your knee back into your chest. Inhale it away. Send it all the way. And let it hover. Don't bring your calf or your heel all the way down to the mat. Let it hover. And exhale back in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and keep your knee into your chest. You're going to switch holding your left knee now. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So on an inhale, you're going to stretch your leg so that it hovers just above the mat. Exhale, bring it back into your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, one last time. And exhale, both legs are in to your chest. You're going to put one hand on each knee and make circles with both your knees at once. So we're massaging our hips, our lower back, and bring your knees into your chest again, and then go the other way. And then come back to center. Okay. So you're going to send both your legs up to the sky. Let your arms go out to the sky, straight out from your shoulders so that you're creating the letter T with your arms, the top of the T. Your palms are facing upward. And you're going to walk on the ceiling. So your feet are flexed. So imagine your legs stay straight. Your legs stay straight. You're going to walk like a robot on the ceiling. And then pause, bring both your legs together. And now we're going to scissor our legs. And by that, I mean your right leg goes behind your left, and then your left goes behind your right. So you're alternating which leg is in front. And then come to stillness, both legs up. Now flex your feet so that and bring your ankles over your hips. So you don't want your feet too close to your face or too far away from you, but the perfect place is so that you're at a right angle, great right angle, right. Then you're going to rotate your legs and bring the soles of your feet together, bend your knees. You're going to take your arms, you're going to reach inside and take if you can reach for your feet, that's great. Otherwise, your shin or your ankle will work. And with your knees bent like this, soles of your feet together, you're going to rock from side to side. Rock. Just a little rocking. And then you're going to open your right leg. Close it. Open your left. Close them. And with your hands on your shins or your ankle or your feet, you're going to take a deep inhale, and on an exhale, you're going to lift your head and shoulders as if you wanted your nose to touch your feet. And exhale back down. Inhale, exhale, up again, head and shoulders come up. And inhale back down. And bring your knees to the mat. And bring your feet to the edge of your mat. I can't find the edge of my mat. There it is. Okay. And you're going to windshield wiper your legs back and forth. So your arms can be out to the side again with your palms facing up. So let's start with the left. And you go as far, any amount is fine, and to the left. So as you can see, we're working on our hips here, our hip joints, our psoas muscle, or our adductors and abductors. That's the inside and outside muscles of our thighs. And then come back to center. And bring both knees into your chest. Now release your left knee and you'll take hold of your right knee. And you're going to send your your left leg up to the sky as if it were you were standing on the ceiling. And remember what we did before, sending our legs parallel with the mat. Now we're going to do the same thing, only with your leg is perpendicular to the mat. You're going to inhale your leg down to the mat, let it hover. Let it hover. Exhale, let it come up. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Switch legs. Send your right leg up to the ceiling. Your left knee is into your chest. Flex your foot. Inhale your leg down to the mat. Let it hover. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Exhale up. Twice more. And after your fourth one, bring both knees into your chest and roll from side to side. Bring your feet to the mat, soles of your feet to the mat. Send your knees to the left. Bring your right hand outside your chest. Stretch your right leg along the mat and make your way up to sit. Okay. So, take a deep breath. You're going to bring your right hand down to the mat alongside your hip. Bend your elbow and stretch. Stretch. I'm not mirroring you right now. I'm on my right. And then bring both arms up to center, other side. Bring both arms up to center. Bring your hands down alongside your hips. And you're going to send your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Let your knuckles come right down behind you near your hip to the mat. And push in a little bit like you were straightening your arms a bit. And with that, your heart will reach up for the sky. You're going to inhale and exhale, come back to a neutral spine. Relax your arms and keep your fingers interlaced. Yoga Mudra is what that's called. Step your knuckles a little farther away from your hips. And you're going to inhale a little bit deeper back bend, a little bit deeper. And release it, release it. Take a deep inhale and come forward over your legs. Let your knuckles reach back behind you. So keep your arms nice and straight and you come down any amount. It might be here. It might be here, and maybe you'll come all the way down, whatever works for your body today. And then release your arms and very gently unfold. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Now I am mirroring you. And remember that whenever you are in a twist like this, or any twist, you want to try and keep your spine nice and long. Keep your left arm close to your hips, to your back, to your ribs, to help you maintain that mountain spine. When you're completely empty of breath, you're going to twist a little bit more. Inhale, exhale to center. Inhale, exhale, twist the opposite direction, looking over your right shoulder. And we do the same thing here. Keep that mountain spine, lengthen your spine, and twist after you're empty of breath. Come back to center. Okay. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. So we're going to work on both our legs and our upper body right now. So bring your right leg into your chest and open it out to the side. Janu Shirshasana. Make sure your shoulders are square, and your foot can be anywhere alongside your right leg. So your or whatever leg you're working on. You're on your right. Yeah, I guess we're all on our right. Okay, so bring it anywhere alongside your leg. All right. Arms alongside your ears. Inhale and exhale. Come forward any amount over your extended leg, any amount at all. Now you can stay right here. You're going to look up at your foot. And again, you can stay relaxed here, or you can lift your right arm, follow it as it comes up, bring it alongside your hip, and come up onto your shin. And then let your arm that's reaching up windmill back down to help you back down. Extend both legs. Okay, other side. Bring your leg into your chest, your knee. Open it out to the side. Again, anywhere, your foot goes anywhere along the inside of your leg. Your shoulders are square as if you had two legs straight out in front of you. Arms alongside your ears. You're going to inhale and exhale. Come over your extended leg. Come over as far as your body will let you today. And maybe when you get there to wherever your body says stop, maybe you'll get there and you'll say, maybe I can go another millimeter. So take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, maybe you'll come down a little bit more, a little bit more. Look up at your foot. The arm that's on the same side as your bent knee reaches up, fingers to the sky, brings it down alongside your hip, and brings you up. And then bring it back down. And extend both your legs. Okay. So bring the soles of your feet together, because we haven't done cats and dogs yet, and I like to do that every class. So bring your hands on your shins. Just helps to release your spine. On an exhale, curl all the way back to a cat spine. Inhale forward to a dog or a cow. Exhale and keep going at your own pace. And then you're going to come up to a neutral spine. And you know, with every full moon, and you can change the crossing if you like, if you'd rather have them crossed rather than this way, that would be fine. Because with every moon, we have a new moon, but with every moon, we think of bats, right? Bats come fly in the full moon. Well, I'm sure they're out there with the new moon too. So let's start with one forearm over the other, right? Inhale and exhale, send your fingers straight out. So you're just bending from the elbows, sending your fingers straight out in front of you, going the same direction. If your feet are like mine, as your feet. Inhale, exhale. Now send your arms back behind you and as far back as you can comfortably go, as if you could touch your elbows, bring them together. And then open your wings. And we're going to fly away. So as you bring the palms of your hands together, your back curls back behind you. You're going to rotate your arms so that the back of your hands are touching. And you're going to push the wind away, send your heart forward to fly away. And we'll do that one more time. And then you're going to come back. Now, remember which forearm was on top before? Put the other one on top. Bring your head down inside your arms. Like, think of that you are hanging upside down in a cave somewhere. Or hanging from a tree, perhaps. And here comes nighttime, moon time, and you're going to lift your head and begin to wake up. You're going to open those wings very, very slowly. Fingers pointing away from you. Send your elbows back behind you. Open your wings and fly away. Remember to rotate your hands to push the air away. Flap your wings, push the air away. Flap your wings, and this time you're going to come back with your hands to your heart. And breathe. You're going to release your arms and make your way up to stand. Because now we have our moon salutation. So come up to stand and come to Tadasana, the mountain pose. So in Tadasana, your feet could be close or just a couple inches away from each other. Shoulders over hips, hips over ankles. You're going to send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let your arms fall naturally by your side. Crown of your head is reaching for the heavens. Your feet are rooted into the earth mountain. Bring your belly towards your spine to help make your mountain taller. Sun breath, inhale and exhale. Now we will salute the moon. Salute the moon. Inhale, bring your arms overhead and step your feet wide away from each other. Your toes are still pointing forward. And now bring your arms into a V shape. For a 5-pointed star, we are in the night sky. So you can either jump or walk your feet together, bring your hands together in prayer, interlace your fingers except for your index finger. Keep that pointing straight up. Inhale, exhale to the left for a crescent moon. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right for another crescent moon. Inhale to center. You're going to look up at your hands, step your feet just a little bit away from each other. You can soften your knees here. And you're going to use that index finger to draw the full moon. Draw that full moon. Bring your fingers, so bend your knees so you can bring your fingers inside your feet. On an inhale, you're going to redraw the moon. Release your arms. And we forgot the full moon. So send your arms, or I forgot it, your legs wide apart back to the five-pointed star. And we come to a full moon by doing a little bitty back bend, very little. So imagine that behind you, the moon is behind you. You're holding it in your back body. Feel that full moon. And now keep your feet where they are and bring your arms to a cactus shape. Send your toes at a 45-degree angle and bend your knees. Bend them as deeply as you like, because we're doing this because the moon represents the divine feminine, represents the goddess. So we need to put a goddess in with the moon. So here's our goddess pose. And again, your goddess can be just a little bend. It can be a big bend. So goddesses do love to dance by the moon. So bring your left arm in front of your belly, your right arm overhead. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And release your arms. And you're going to swivel so into a warrior one, into warrior one legs. So in warrior one legs, we have our back leg nice and straight and firm behind us. Our front knee is bent, so you can be as wide as you like, but make sure that your feet are in their own lane. And first, we're going to do a little stargazing. So bring your hands, your arms to Yoga Mudra. Straighten your front leg and look up at all those amazing stars. In the dark, dark sky, we can't see the moon, the new moon, but we can see all those stars. We're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale and bring our whole torso over our thigh, and think about your crown of your head reaching in one direction, your knuckles and your sits bones going the opposite way, so you have this beautiful, nice flat back. Quarter moon. Release your hands, bring them down to the mat, and swivel over to the long edge of your mat, or just to the quarter side. And hang over, exposing the new moon, exposing the moon, the dark side of the moon. Bend your knees. Send your arms straight out to the side and come all the way up. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your legs together. Step. Okay, good. So we're going to do that one more time. So a moon salutation is a cooling down. Sun salutations are designed to build energy, and moons to cool us down. So let's do that again. Step your legs apart, your arms in a V shape. 5-pointed star. Let's come to our full moon right now. Feel the curve of the moon along your back. Come to a neutral spine. Bring your hands together and either jump or walk your feet together. Yoga Mudra with your hands. And this time we're going to start our crescent on the right side. Come to center. Crescent to the left. Come to center. And we're just going to step into our goddess. And while we're here, before we come to goddess, keep your arms coming up, keep your knees bent, your feet are on a 45-degree angle. And let's try from here and move your feet wherever you need to for the best way to do this for you. We're going to draw that half moon. And redraw it. Beautiful. And then come right into your goddess. Excellent. So this time we're going to do a little different kind of dance. We're going to circle our hips. Just circle your hips. A little belly dance goddess. And then come to center and go the other way. And then come back to your goddess. Swivel to come to the side. Your warrior one legs. Interlace your fingers, straighten your leg. Stargazer. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, come forward, your torso in line with your thigh, or just above it, perhaps your ribs resting on it, on your thigh. Quarter moon. Release your hands down to the mat, turn over to the other side. And fold to expose the dark side of the moon, the new moon. Bend your knees as needed. And then heel toe your feet a little bit closer together this time and fly out and up and down the center line. Wonderful. Great. Okay. So we're going to make our way back down to our backs again. All right. So come down nice and slowly. Bring your chin to your chest and begin to roll your body down. Let it just roll. Bend your knees. Bend your knees more deeply the farther down you go so that you can bring yourself comfortably down to the mat. And this time just come onto your back straight away. Send your legs straight out in front of you. And then bring your feet flat on the mat. And if you have a blanket or something to give you a little bit height under your hips, you're going to push in to your feet, lift your hips, and slide a blanket or whatever you have available. A pillow would do. A couple of books would do. Slide it under your hips. Send one leg up to the sky. Keep your foot flexed. Send the other. Keep your feet, your ankles over your hips. So this is a relaxing pose. So you're not looking to bring your legs toward your nose or to hover them forward. You want them directly over your hips. This is a cooling pose. Your arms can be out to the side. They can be alongside your body. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Maybe you like them overhead. So we've worked all of our joints enough today, so any position might be good for you. So now make your way, bend your knees, bring your feet back to the mat, lift your hips if you have anything underneath to slide it out, and stretch one leg out and the other to come into Shavasana. Allow your legs to open gently and naturally to the side. Have your arms rotated so that your palms can comfortably face the sky. Your fingers curl in a cup-like shape. Your fingers are also like petals, like a lotus flower. Imagine your energy going from one hand to the other. Allow all the energy you've generated today to assimilate into your body. Let your whole body reset to make you ready for the day ahead. Inhale deeply. Keep your thoughts on your breath. Keep your breath going. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Begin to reawaken your body. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and your feet. Send your arms overhead, your feet away from you for a deep body stretch. Bring your knees into your chest and hug them and roll from side to side. And then send your knees over to the right side of your body, your sun side, so that we will suppress the sun a little bit today and expose the moon side of your body, your left side. The moon side, we want to cool the sun today. Yeah. And then make your way up to sit. And when you get there, bring your hands to your heart. And let's take all of the energy that we have generated in this class and send it out. Send out goodwill, send out good wishes, send out the elimination of any jealousy. Only well wishes. Namaste. Thank you so much.